I'm going to take you off camera now because this is very dangerous.
Stop. You're making me nervous.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rob here with Hammered Halo Projects and welcome back to another DIY project. In this video, we're going to be redoing this kitchen table we picked up on Facebook Marketplace for a whopping $75. And really all we're going to be doing is the chairs. It's got the brown suede on the seats and the brown wood on the back of the chairs. So we're going to try to redo it. This is what we have now. It's an old wood table, wood chairs. We're just looking to change it up a little bit. We don't have a big dining area, so that's why we're going with a round wrought iron table now. So we're going to try to turn this thing around, put some new seat cushions on here, redo the backs of the chairs, see if we can make it fit with our decor. So the first thing we had to decide on was the type and color of material for the seat cushions, but we didn't want to waste a whole lot of time ordering new material. So long story short, we were able to find these blackout curtains for only 38 bucks. They came in kind of a darker gray color, which is pretty close to what we wanted anyways. So curtains it is. Next step, just going to remove the seats and the wood backs from the frame of each chair. And after fighting this wood piece for way longer than I wanted, plus almost breaking it, turns out I'm the idiot, because it just lifts off.
You've got to feel so dumb.
I'm using a small scribe tool to lift the staples out. However, there are specific tools you can purchase for this tedious task, like this staple removal tool. I don't know why, but I always feel like I'm breaking some federal law by removing these tags. But I'm not the manufacturer, so I guess it's all good. Now, as monotonizing as this task was, removing hundreds of staples must have been appealing to others because it soon became a family affair as well as a competition to see who got to do the fourth seat cover. Needless to say, I lost, which in this race is actually winning. You're coming along pretty good.
Yep.
What do you got going on there, Knifer? Can I show you something?
Nah.
Watch.
No.
No, I just want to show you something.
I like this way.
Watch this, watch this. Try it out.
No.
What are you doing?
Knifing.
When there's an easier way, you should actually use it.
Look how many I've gotten.
Yeah, a lot.
By my technique and not yours.
Yeah, we all have to learn the hard way, I guess. You're putting your finger against the serrated edge.
Yeah.
You should do it the other way. See what I'm talking about? I'm going to take you off camera now because this is very dangerous.
Stop. You're making me nervous.
Now, by taking one of the old covers, pinning it to the new fabric and using it as a template, it was easy enough to cut the 4 new pieces. So I'm using what I have. In this case, it is a pneumatic crown stapler with 1/2-inch crown staples. And full disclaimer here, I have never reupholstered anything in my life, and I'm quite certain everything I'm doing is most likely wrong. So if it is, let me know in the comments how I should have done it, as well as what type of stapler and staples I should be using for this particular project. Now on to sanding the wood backs. I'm using a 120 grit sandpaper and following it up with a 220 grit after that. I thought this was solid oak, but it looks like just oak veneer, and you can start to see where the veneer is wearing thin with the sanding. So lucky the stain didn't go too deep with this, so I'm just gonna lightly sand that to that point. So I wanted to go with more of a gray stain, but of course nobody had any gray, so I'm gonna try this white, and I'm likely gonna have to put probably 3, maybe 4 or 5 coats on in order to get the right tone that I'm looking for. I went ahead and finished applying 3 coats of this white stain on all the back wood pieces, and wouldn't you know it, everyone hated it.
Terrible! Terrible! Terrible!
So obviously white is not going to fly for this project. I didn't win the battle with the rest of the family, namely my wife. She wants to go more with maybe a gunmetal gray or something. Very tough to find that in the hardware store, so I ended up going to the automotive store and found a gunmetal gray in a duplicate color product. This is actually an engine enamel, so sometimes you got to think outside the box. I'm going to have to tie these up to spray them. I'm going to put a screw in the end of each one. Automotive paint has a tendency to run if you put it on too thick. So I ended up putting on 3 light coats, and I think this was a much better way to go than the white stain I originally picked. Okay, I admit it. She's right, I'm wrong. Let's move on. I'm quite happy with the new look of this kitchen table set. It definitely changes the whole feel of it, and it does fit more in line with our decor. But I am interested to know which is more popular, the gray or the white on the back wood pieces. Comment below with which one you like best. And I want to give a big shout out to all our subscribers. We're coming up on a new year, and I want to thank everybody for your support of the channel. It's been a little over a year now, and we're creeping up on 2,000 subs, which is absolutely insane. So if you haven't yet subscribed and you're into DIY builds, home improvement, home maintenance, I hope you'll think about subscribing. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.